As of January 21, 2025, the United States finds itself in the midst of significant political, social, and economic developments. These changes are largely influenced by the recent inauguration of President Donald Trump for his second term in office. Below, we explore the key areas shaping the nation, including political shifts, immigration policies, corporate strategies, and cultural highlights. Political landscape. A return to "Making America Great Again." President Donald Trump, following his victory in the 2024 presidential election, has embarked on a mission to reignite the policies and ethos of his previous term. In his inaugural address, President Trump declared his intent to usher in a new golden age for America, emphasizing a return to traditional values, economic nationalism, and a focus on the nation's interests above all else. Key themes of the Trump administration include: 1. Nationalism and patriotism. Trump's rhetoric has shifted toward uniting the nation under a banner of renewed patriotism. 1. He has called for Americans to embrace their shared heritage and reject divisive ideologies. 2. Regulatory rollbacks. Trump's administration has quickly moved to dismantle many policies introduced during the Biden administration, particularly in areas related to environmental protection, healthcare, and financial regulation. 3. Economic revival. The administration has emphasized the need for domestic manufacturing, energy independence, and tax cuts to spur economic growth. Immigration policy. A drastic shift. One of the most immediate and impactful changes under the Trump administration has been the overhaul of U.S. immigration policies. The new approach marks a stark departure from the strategies of the previous administration, prioritizing stricter border controls and rapid enforcement. Key actions taken. 1. Deactivation of the CBP One app. The CBP One app, a tool previously used by over 1 million migrants to secure legal entry and work permits, has been deactivated. 1. This decision has left thousands of migrants in limbo, with scheduled appointments at border crossings canceled without warning. 2. National emergency at the southern border. President Trump has announced plans to declare a national emergency at the southern border. 2. This move aims to halt illegal crossings, increase border patrols, and expedite the deportation of millions of undocumented immigrants. 3. Zero-tolerance policy. A revived zero-tolerance approach has been implemented, focusing on immediate deportations and harsh penalties for repeat offenders. 3. This policy has sparked widespread debate among human rights organizations and immigration advocates. Corporate and economic trends. The corporate sector has seen notable shifts under the Trump administration, particularly in its approach to governance and social responsibility. A marked departure from diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) and environmental, social, and governance (ESG) initiatives is reshaping business practices. Regulatory changes and economic impact. 1. Deregulation. President Trump has rolled back numerous regulations affecting industries such as energy, finance, and technology. 1. These changes have contributed to a surge in stock prices for oil companies, banks, and tech giants. 2. Shift in corporate strategies. Major corporations, including Meta and Tesla, have adjusted their policies to align with the administration's emphasis on economic growth over social initiatives. 2. For instance, Meta has scaled back its DEI initiatives, citing the need for streamlined operations and shareholder value. 3. Market response. Investors have responded positively to these changes, with the stock market experiencing a rally in key sectors. 3. However, critics argue that the long-term implications of reduced oversight and accountability could pose risks. Cultural highlights and events. Amid the political and economic shifts, cultural and sports events continue to play a vital role in shaping the national mood. Chelsea Football Club tour. Chelsea Football Club has announced a supporters club tour in the United States during the holiday season. The tour will feature events in major cities, including Chicago, Houston, Atlanta, Philadelphia, and New York. Fans will have the opportunity to engage with club legends and view the Champions League trophy up close. This initiative reflects the growing popularity of soccer in the U.S. and the sport's ability to unite diverse communities. American cultural renaissance. The Trump administration has also emphasized the importance of American culture, calling for greater investment in national arts and heritage projects. Plans to revitalize museums, historical landmarks, and public art programs are underway, aiming to inspire a sense of pride and unity among citizens. Looking ahead, the United States is poised for a transformative period under President Trump's leadership. While supporters celebrate the administration's focus on economic growth, national security, and cultural revival, critics remain concerned about the potential for increased polarization and the erosion of progressive gains. As the year unfolds, Americans and the world will be watching closely to see how these policies and initiatives shape the nation's future. Whether these changes will lead to sustained prosperity or spark new challenges remains a critical question for policymakers, businesses, and citizens alike.